Okay. Technical difficulties. Well, let's get back to it. Hmm. It's been a while since I've last done something like this. Huh. Let's see. Let's start the latest one right now. Why is my connection so ass? Do I have to do this again? Okay. Wait, what the? Okay, we're back. Shit, I've never done something like this before. Oh, okay, that's how it works. Okay. So we have here Earth. Okay, forgive me if I haven't, like, what's it called? Oh yeah, if I don't know the names of these guys. It's been a while since I've read the Dragon Ball Super manga. I'm barely even on here anymore. Anyways, let's see. Kaboom. Oh, okay, let me make this more interesting. Okay. Kaboom. Eek! What? Who are they? Yuck! Filthy! Tobaba splish. This planet is too clean. Let's dirty it up into a place fit for us to live. Oh, great. There's spraying sludge everywhere. But how unsanitary. This is too much fun. Oh, wait, is that who I think it is? Uh, hello? Bam. Mm. What's this? A golden deck brush? Don't tell me. That's far enough, dirty maid. Oh, great. Hi. I am the one who scrubs. Well, Dragon Ball has always been known for being humorous, so I mean, what can I expect? I swear, motherfuckers just want Dragon Ball to be like, I am Goku. This is Dragon Ball. It is serious 24/7. There's no sense of. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's not Dragon Ball. Motherfuckers who want a pure serious story don't really want Dragon Ball. They just want fucking DC or some bullshit like that. Anyways, let's move on. Chapter 104, The Birth of Saiyaman X. Written by Akira Toriyama. Art by Toyotaro. Translation, Adrenaline Beck. Lettering, Mark McMurray. I'll wash your heart squeaky clean. Take this, gripping bitch. And of course, we got Goten over here just saying, yeah. And Trunks like, lame. This is the story how Trunks and Goten decided to become Saiyaman X. Oh, so this is the prequel to the prequel of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Oh my god. Okay, I see that I have 6 people watching. Okay. Next up, the guy says Ultimate Agua Wasp. Oh my gosh, what the hell is this goofy? Okay, remember Dragon Ball has always been goofy, so Ultimate Agua Wasp. This is the goofiest chapter I've ever read, but I'm not complaining. I'm still being entertained right now. So we have these guys being, I'm sorry, we made a mess. We'll do our very best to clean it up. One swipe of my golden deck brush washes even the dirtiest heart clean as a whistle. He turned both of them into clean freaks. What? Enjoying cleanliness is shameful to our clan. Bring that now. Son, fire the stink cannon. Ah! Oh my gosh, it stinks. It's worse than everything. Damn it. My claim fast. It isn't only a smell. Our stink cap saps your strength and will to fight. Oh god. That's not good. Uh, wait, did I? Okay, never mind. What will happen to Clean God now? Will he be able to defeat Dirty Maid and save the Earth? Now for a special announcement. Clean God is getting a live action movie. Watch the... Oh my gosh. Alright. It says here, man, it's finally getting a movie. I can't wait to see it. You really like this stuff, don't you? Well, yeah. Clean God is cool. Talk about dated. Oh, sorry guys. I thought I heard something for a minute. Anyways, it says here, the whole mask and tights thing. It's that old school feel that makes it so cool. If you say so. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, morning. Okay. Morning, Trunks. Yo, have a field trip today? Where are you going? The museum. Lucky. That sounds fun. Okay, so here we have the classmates going on a museum. Wait, don't tell me this is where we're gonna see our bad guy at, right? Or okay. This. All right, everyone. We are. Wait, this is a little too small to see. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. All right, everyone. Here we are. The museum stat. This museum houses statues of Earth's heroes. Cool. Believe it or not, our planet has been protected by many heroes for ages. Wow. Oh yeah, Master Mutaitsu. Those of y'all who don't know, well, that is basically Master Roshi's old master. I bet they all got super rich and famous after. Oh, I don't know. Only one hero lost their lives during battles. Most don't reveal their identities in choosing to forego fame and fortune. Ah, I see we have Kid Goku over here. Now we have Mr. Satan. Of course. But not all of them, of course. Hmm? Okay, let's go outside and have a picnic lunch on the quad. Oh, on the quad. Oh my gosh. My screen is so small right now. Okay. Why do heroes keep their identities a secret? Because it's cooler that way. Clean God was a mask, right? Yeah, but he's a character. You think it's cool, right, Trunks? I guess. Bro isn't even trying to hide the fact that he thinks it's lame. He says, We're always were you always into those kinds of things? Huh? What's going on? Check it out. They're filming Clean God movie over there. What? Really? Deodorize plasma crush. I guess this is a really nice time to like take a break from the constant Goku and Vegeta. Now, don't get me wrong. As much as I like these characters, we can't always see them 24/7. We got to see the other characters. We need some. We need the other characters to shine. Anyways, it says here, what? You dispersed the stink cloud? Ions make powerful deodorizers. That doesn't, man. Get him. Bring it on. So cool. Uh, Charge. Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Oh, no, the cops. Police! Nobody move! Huh? Wait. Thieves stole a museum artifact and escaped into this crowd. Has anyone seen anything? Has any suspicious characters? Them! Yeah, they stole my cosplay mask. I thought we blended in real good. Well, you better think twice about that, huh? Put your hands up. Stay back. Try anything funny and this kid is dead. Oh no. Trunks! Yeah, they gonna make a mistake trying to shoot Trunks about people. Cause he's part saying, ugh! What just happened? Sudden stomach cramps? Maybe? Oh great. Oh shit. Did I go so far? Okay, we're back. Hey, damn. Run! What the? You have a stun gun on you? Nah. I'm not supposed to attract any attention, but looks like I don't have a choice. Huh? You mustn't use your powers while your true identity is exposed, boy. Huh? Clean kick! Oh my god. Right, huh? Bastard! Bang, bang, bang. Clean filter! That toy isn't gonna work on me. Huh? Pressurized clean press! Super speed clean punch. Wait a minute. Clean gun is actually strong. You know I'm surprised by this right now. That's enough out of you. The guide. You're no normal actor, are you? Who are you? Show your face. Hey boy. Hmm? Do you know why heroes wear masks? Huh? Why? Because they think they makes them look cool? They are cool, yes, but that's not the only reason. Spinning clean chop. Oh, thank you so much. Taking hostages is a dirty move. It's time I scrubbed you both body and heart clean. You're gonna pay for this. Once I find out who you are, then I'll get my revenge. Wait, that guy looks like Dr. Hito for a minute. Wait, could it be possible if he is? Hey boy, are there people important to you? What kind of question is that? And of course it's mine. Yeah, of course they are. Just watch it. I'll find your friends and family, and I'll kill them all. Good luck with that. Heroes wear masks and capes to keep their identity secret, so that they can protect their loved ones from evil. Leaping clean under upper. Oh my gosh, I can't speak right now. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Okay, where was I? Okay, leaping clean uppercut. Pow. What's up? Okay. Well, do you represent evil door? Now to finish you off with my ultimate attack. Clean God, use this. Take this. Thanks, boy. Ultimate Agua Wash. Pow. And now he dead. He dead for real. Great job. Great job. Oh my gosh, why is this Wi-Fi so bad? Okay, we're back. Whoa! I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't want to fall. Hey! Do you know that? Do you know that actor who could do that? No. So that is a hero. After school. Hey Trunks, let's hang out. Ultimate. Aguas. Oh hey, you bought the Clean God game? I want to play that one too. It's not half bad. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's see where the next page takes us. Okay. Well, yeah, this game is what got Clean God started. Give me that. Hey, I'm still playing. That's so cool. We're so good at this Goten. You know, one of the two of us did this too. Did what? Superhero stuff. Saving the world. Ah, I was right. This was the prequel to the prequel of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Why am I not surprised? You know what? I'm not complaining. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't you be interested at all, Trunks? No. Actually, I think I kind of am. Really? Let's do it then. Yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, so this is where they're gonna like design the costumes and all that. First, let's design costumes so we can keep our identity secret. Ooh, costumes, cool. Something like Klingon. If we copy his, that just be cosplay. We have to switch it up some. What about adding some stuff like Vegeta's battle armor? Papa's. Good idea. Let's add stuff like that. Goten, do we really need the tights and the briefs over top? Yeah, definitely. Clean God wears them. I kind of want to skip him. What? No, we can't. All right, I already told you that old school look is cool. Okay, okay, fine. What about capes? I think it just get in the way, so I want a scarf. I want a cape though. Okay, I guess we can have slightly different designs. Done. Cool. What are superhero names? Didn't Gohan do a transforming superhero thing? What was this? The Great Saiyaman. Saiyaman. Huh. Nice. It's simple, but still has an air of mystery to it. Okay, the two of us will be Saiyaman X. How's that? X? Why X? Come on, isn't that nonchalant feel too cool? Okay, I'll be saying X1, and you'll be saying X-Men X2. How come you get to be number one and not number two? Because I'm older. Duh. Fine. I'll ask Capsule Corp to make the suits for us. Listen, if anyone's ever like, what's a saying? Tell them we can't say it because it's a secret. Wouldn't it be smarter to just pick different names? Don't be dumb. The mystery is what makes it extra cool. Well, if you say so. Okay, so here we have a martial arts school going on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, no, never mind. That's Mrs. Satan's house. Ooh, welcome back. Oh, of course it was Gohan. You know, I somehow did not see this coming that the clean god in the live action movie was Gohan. I did not see that coming. I should have known that. But whatever. Welcome back. Of course it's Gohan. Jeez, Mr. Hercule, cut me a break with all this. I'm really sorry, Gohan. My student was supposed to play Klingon, but he got sick. I'm sorry. I heard there was some big incident. Did it go okay? Fine. They're just some petty thieves. That's not what I meant. Trunks was there, right? Well, yeah, that was close. He was about to fight in front of everyone. If people found out he had superpowers, his high school life would be ruined. Yeah, I remember what you went through because of that. Did he understand? I think so. He didn't notice it was me, so I started monologuing as Clean God. I scrubbed out the world's evil. I am Clean God. Voice changer. Hmm. Jeez, put you in a hero costume and you totally changed. And wasn't that the wrong pose? What? It was? See you, Papa. Oh well. Anyway, it won't do to worry Puma over this. Uh Best we keep it all a secret. Okay? Yeah. By the way, Fidel, isn't it almost time to pick Pan up? Oh yeah. See ya, Papa. Several days later. Pull over. No! Stop this reckless driving. Shut up. No one can stop us. Wait, I'll run you over. Out of the way, kid. Wait, is that is that Gohan again? Let's see. Red light. Follow traffic rules, lawless drivers. What the? Cause trouble for common citizens and clean God will punish you. We'll protect this clean God steed. Or so I'd like to. Unfortunately, I'm too busy fighting space aliens and so protect clean God steed instead. Same in X1. and X2 have arrived. To be continued. Solid. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Hold on, let me. How's it going? Okay. Let's see something real quick. Wait, where can I see the chat on OBS? Anyways, I feel like doing something else. Let's debunk some CBR articles, shall we? I'm in a good mood today, so. Alright. Let's see this. Let's see what CBR has. Next up, I'm gonna try to like debunk some Screen Rant as well. Wait, where's the? I'm not gonna try to sign in. What is this? What? No. Okay. What's it called? Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Just had to. What's it called? Okay. Okay, as of right now, I don't have that much time. Well, actually, no, that's not true. What's it called? Looks like the dog's barking again. Whatever. Oh, so Gohan inspired Goten and Trunks, who then inspired the Gammas. Crazy. As of right now, I don't have that much time. Well, that's what I'm trying to find out, Dr. J. Anyways, I'm in another good mood right now, bro. I feel like debunking some of CBR right now because I've been hearing that they've been having a lot of more bullshit articles, so we got to see this for sure. Let's see. All right. Trending. All right. Okay. Okay, we gotta wait a little bit. Oh my god. Why is this Wi-Fi so ass? Oh my god. Okay. Well, let me try the other one then. Let's see what they got. Okay, this one works. Okay. Okay, what's something interesting that I can like go over? Okay. Dragon Ball. Oh my god. No. GT stands GT fangirls in 2025. Oh my god. Why? But you know what? This will be good content. Let's see what this person has to say. Uh okay. Okay. Dragon Ball GT understood Akira Toriyama's vision better than modern Dragon Ball ever had. I can't wait to see what this person has. Okay. Out of every Dragon Ball anime, Dragon Ball GT is the most perplexed. Oh my god. We did not just. Oh my god. Great. We're already off to a bad start. Okay. Let me continue. In so many ways, GT's clumsy writing and hollow storytelling demonstrate a complete lack of understanding of what made the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z so special. Well, that is voice crack. Well, that is true. Next up, we have at the same time, the very premise of the anime is fully in line with Akira Toriyama's vision. I would not say that. I would not say that. Okay, let's just more than any modern series, Dragon Ball GT understood what makes Dragon Ball different from any other. Oh my god, bro. There is no fucking way we're dealing with this shit right now. Oh my god. Why? Ah. Oh, great. Let's just keep reading, shall we? Oh my god. Whereas Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima are content to largely exist in timeless bubbles, time in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z was always moving forward. Oh my god. Define timeless bubbles. Define timeless bubbles. I swear, motherfuckers just be pulling shit out of their ass and just treating it as gospel. Anyways, and the world and characters were constantly forced to change along the way. That's every Dragon Ball series, bro. This isn't Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT exclusive. It's every series. Dragon Ball. Oh my gosh, voice crack. Dragon Ball GT undoubtedly set itself up for great rival only by the likes of Astro Boy, Mobile Suit Gundam, and Sailor Moon. Yeah, yeah, I'll say that. They single-handedly defined the battle shonen genre, and virtually every popular subsequent series in the genre, like Naruto and Bleach, has drawn inspirations from it. Well, you're not wrong on that. Even what's it called? Oda and Kishimoto even admit that their creations have been inspired by Dragon Ball. That their creations have been inspired by Dragon Ball. Anyways, what's going on? For all that they take from Dragon Ball Z, though, no other anime handles the passage quite like Akira Toriyama did while writing his original manga. Oh wait, oh wait, is that the end of the? Wait, oh okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, no, this isn't something interesting. Anyways, the Z fighters in Dragon Ball GT are 15 years older than they were in Dragon Ball Z. Well, no fucking shit, bro. Did you just figure that out? I swear, motherfuckers are running out of things to say, so they just have to like pull shit out of their ass to like make to pull people in, which unfortunately is working. Okay. Dragon Ball GT goes above and beyond with its appreciation of the franchise's defending gimmicks with its epilogue. Dragon Ball Z ended 10 years. Well, okay, yeah, no, this is not interesting. Okay, it says here comparing the status of the Buu saga to the Black Star Dragon Ball saga speaks volumes to how well Dragon Ball GT. Uh, he could have said the Baby Saga or the Shadow Dragons, but out of all sagas, he chose the Black Star Ball arc, aka one of the worst sagas of Dragon Ball GT. In fact, it's a tie between this and Super 17 arc. I hated watching this. I hated watching both of these arcs. They just put me to fucking sleep. Anyways, it says here, Gohan isn't a high school student. He hasn't been one since Dragon Ball Super or the end of Dragon Ball Z. But a father with a 10-year-old daughter, and one who happens to be the series' new protagonist at that. Uh, okay. Trunks isn't a bratty, narcissistic child, but a mature and successful businessman. Oh my. This is so. What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Oob is now a prominent member of the team. Well, was, and then he got wasted. But of course, they ain't gonna talk about that. Time and time again throughout its run, GT demonstrates the same understanding of the importance of the passage of time that it did at the very beginning. No, the fuck it did not, bro. No, it didn't, bro. Literally, I remember Super 17 arc. Oh my god, bro. It was too short. And literally, we had Goku fucking firing a Kamehameha times 10 repeatedly despite knowing it didn't work. Also, let's not forget the fact that Majub, uh, he had a good shiny moment in the Baby Saga, and then after that, he just got wasted. Because you know why? Well, because it's Dragon Ball Goku time. GT isn't really focusing on anyone else. It's Goku time. Now, I know it stands for Grand Tour, but when you actually watch the series, it's mostly focused on Goku and not anyone else. And any other character who does get a shining moment eventually gets done dirty. So, really, Dragon Ball GT is more of Dragon Ball Goku time instead of Dragon Ball Grand Tour. Anyways, Dragon Ball GT is often said to have the best ending of anime in the franchise. I guess. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Had it not been for the ending, Dragon Ball GT would not even be be where it is right now. Also, let's not forget the fact that let's not forget the fact that if Dragon Ball Super did not exist, most people who glaze GT would not even be around. Because remember, um, um, the reason why so many GT fans exist now is because of Dragon Ball Super, and it's because of Dragon Ball Daima as well. Had it not been for Dragon Ball Super or Daima, GT would have been irrelevant. Nobody would even talk about GT. In fact, most of these YouTubers that we see that make it their whole soul to defend GT and just shit on Super, most of them wouldn't even have a platform. Most of these guys would just be working a 9 to 5 job, maybe even flipping burgers, hell, even working at a McDonald's. That's what would really happen if Dragon Ball Super did not exist. Okay. Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima reject the passage of. Oh my god, bro. Okay, let's just see what it has. I can already tell we're already in for some retarded ass shit. Let's just keep going. Okay. There are a plethora of reasons why Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima are fundamentally less interesting than Dragon Ball GT. Uh, I don't know about that, bud. I don't know about that. Maybe if you were talking about like the copy Vegeta arc or like the rehash of Resurrection F anime version, maybe I'd see it, but only if you're talking about the Baby Saga and somewhat of the Shadow Dragon Saga. Because if you're talking about the Black Star Ball arc or the Super 17, this is where I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that. Okay, where was that? Okay. But chief among them is where they stand in the franchise's timeline. Timer is set only a short time after the end of Dragon Ball Z, and Super is set 6 years before the end of Z. Despite having far more involvement from Toriyama himself than GT did, the series reject the secrets to Dragon Ball's success that were generational storytelling and strong sense of like. Last time I checked, GT did not even have a good story until the Black Star. No, oh my god, I did it again! GT did not have a good story until we got to the Baby Saga. Unfortunately, that was the only saga that I can say that was good. That was the peak of GT. It only gets downhill from there because I find it really funny. Look, here's the thing, guys. I find it funny that so many people complain how, oh my gosh, Dragon Ball Super brought Frieza and Cell back. They're rehashing some old shit. But they completely ignore the fact that Dragon Ball GT did the far more poorly than Dragon Ball Super did. Because let's not forget the fact that Frieza and Cell were brought back for like a few episodes in Dragon Ball GT only to get wasted in the end. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Goku was fucking clowning on them, and oh my gosh, bro. And in the end, they just got killed in the most cliche way possible, which is getting frozen in ice and then getting shattered to pieces. Like, is nobody gonna remember that? Actually, OG Dragon Ball was literally about fun and adventure. Hey, let's go collect the 7 Dragon Balls while we see like some goofy, humorous villains along the way. Like, are we not gonna forget? Are we not gonna remember the? Are we not gonna forget? Are we not gonna remember the fact that what's it called? Oh yeah, Pilaf Gang. They were one of the goofiest villains we've ever seen, but they're not. How should I put this? They're not shitty villains. They're just goofy. But that's what I like about. Oh my gosh, I need to kill everyone. I need to do this. I need to do that. No, they're goofy. There's a fun adventure within OG Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z decided to like take while somehow like somewhat collecting the 7 Dragon Balls. It's not necessarily focusing on like fun and adventure, but more like saving the planet from outside intruders. But OG Dragon Ball was literally fun adventure with charming humor. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having fun adventure with charming humor. Interesting world building and gorgeously animated fights. Um, this pretty much describes every single Dragon Ball series, if we're being honest. It is genuinely for the best that it sets its sights so low, because its place in the timeline outright denies the opportunity to do anything with its pre-existing characters. With Dragon Ball Super after its events, the most unique thing it's able to do with Goku and Vegeta is to give them new transformations and ones without me. Tell me you did not watch Dragon Ball Super without telling me you did not watch Dragon Ball Super. I swear, motherfuckers, they just see, oh, it's just a shitty recolor. It's not anything special. Let me tell you guys this. I would rather have a basic looking transformation and have it make sense than have an over the top transformation and have it not make sense at all. Super Saiyan God is is objectively one of the best transformations that has been introduced to the Dragon Ball franchise. Now, why is that? Because Super Saiyan God does a lot of new shit that the other Super Saiyan transformations would not do. For one, it makes you look more youthful. Two, it gets you access to God Ki and a lot of other techniques that ordinary Super Saiyan transformations will not be able to have. And another example with Battle of Gods, we saw Goku heal himself using God Ki. Like, if you don't believe me, let's look this up. Super Saiyan God. Let's look in the wiki right now. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, this Wi-Fi is so shit. Oh my gosh. But I'm literally telling you right now, guys. Oh my gosh. I swear, people who write these shitty ass CBR articles don't actually read or watch the series. They just go with whatever some other YouTuber or whatever random guy out there says, and they never actually watch the series with an open mind. Like, I swear, these guys have no brains whatsoever. They're just pulling shit out of their ass. It's so annoying. Like, come on, bro. Are we seriously doing this right now? Come on. Come on, we gotta. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is taking forever. Oh my god. Anyways, let's just get back to this. Okay, what's it called? And ones without meaning or long-term purpose at that. A compelling and dynamic story with meaningful character development cannot be told if fans know from the start that things will end largely as they begin. After 10 years, this is something all fans of Dragon Ball Super should understand. Oh my god, bro. This guy, whoever wrote this bullshit article, tells me they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The whole with, oh, without any meaning. My guy, the transformations in Dragon Ball Super do have meaning. You just don't understand it because your feeble mind does not understand it. You're too close minded and you're too blinded by nostalgia. You only have a surface level opinion and you don't actually read or watch. Let's get back at it. Dragon Ball Super wants more than anything to be like Dragon Ball Z. You sure about that? I would not say that. But it fundamentally cannot be this or anything other than the most surface level. Very ironic for you to say, bro. You literally said, "Oh, the Dragon Ball Super transformations, they don't have any meaning, bro." You didn't actually watch the series. Anyways, because of its place in the timeline, it doesn't matter what new ideas or conflicts are introduced by Beerus or Frieza or Zamasu or Moro. Dragon Ball Z's epilogue is still canon, and everyone knows that that's what the story is heading towards. Well, Did you guys ever stop and think that the end of Z could possibly get retconned? No, not possibly. It's definitely gonna get retconned. It's not gonna tell the exact same way as what the original Dragon Ball Z manga has told us. It will change stuff. It will change some stuff around. Anyways, let's keep going. This deflates all tension from every single arc and denies the Z fighters any opportunity for character development. Oh my gosh. This guy, oh my gosh. Did this guy even read or watch Dragon Ball Super? We've literally seen a lot of characters have development. We've literally seen Tien run a martial arts dojo. He's growing as a person. He's trying to do new things. Like, did this guy not read or watch the fucking series? Oh, now you wanna load. But that's not what I want to go. That's not what I want to go to next. We're gonna go to him. Anyways, literally, we have here Tien running a martial arts school, and motherfuckers want to tell me that there's no character development. Yes, there fucking is. And one that, and here's the funny thing, bro. A lot of people, what's it called? They just want characters to stay the same, or want characters to do a specific thing that I don't really know what the fuck they really want. But I'm telling you right now, even if they got what they wanted, and we've seen this time and time again, we've literally seen it in Dragon Ball Super. Hey, stop focusing on Goku and Vegeta only. Focus on the other guys. Dragon Ball Super. With the X-Men movies. X-Men, Days of Future Past. It's very hard to replicate something like this. It's not impossible, but it is very, very difficult. But whenever newer and newer X-Men movies came along, now I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the newer X-Men movies were shit. I'm not gonna deny that. Like X-Men Apocalypse, well, it was okay, but it was just like, oh my god, no. X-Men Apocalypse wasn't bad, but it wasn't that good either. Like it had its flaws with the whole Oscar Isaac being Apocalypse. Not only that, but what's it called? Oh my gosh, the Dark Phoenix and killing off some characters early, like Havoc. Oh my gosh, bro, they did my boy dirty. They just killed him off so easily. But I will say though that the Weapon X scene, it like makes up for the movie slightly, though it isn't really enough to like save the entire movie. But anyways, Dark Phoenix comes along, and yeah, that movie was beyond shit. Pretty much every character just went back to like, okay, Charles Xavier in X Men, um, Dark Phoenix pretty much regressed to Days of Future Past, except far, far worse. He acted like a complete and utter egotistical maniac. And with Mystique, don't even get me started on her. Jennifer Lawrence just basically said, "Fuck this character, I'm out," and they just killed her off easily. Also, let's not forget the fact that every character got done so dirty in that film. Oh my gosh. Oh, Zamasu. Hey, what's up, bro? Nothing much. I'm just like debunking some CBR articles. You're not gonna believe what these motherfuckers said. Basically, some of these people said, this deflates all tension from every single arc and denies every single Z fighters any opportunity for character development. That just proves to me they did not watch or read Dragon Ball Super. Because we've seen Tien run a martial arts school. We've seen Krillin want to go back to like being a better fighter and a better man. And with Vegeta, this is controversial for some strange reason. But I'm gonna say it. Vegeta has had the best character development in Dragon Ball Super compared to Z and GT. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. And the reason why I say that is because Vegeta finally understands that some of the things that he wants to accomplish cannot be done by him only. When he went to Whis to learn that, oh, I can get stronger, but by Whis' teachings, he accepts that, he swallows his pride, and it accepts the fact that he can't just get stronger on his own anymore. And with Goku with Ultra Instinct, once he found out that that path was not for him, He then went on the Destroyer's path, as we've seen with Ultra Ego. Because I'm going to be honest with a lot of y'all. A lot of people wanted Vegeta to have Ultra Instinct, but now looking at him, I can understand why they did not give him Ultra Instinct. Because, well, he's not, okay, he's not really capable of having Ultra Instinct because of his mind and shit. And most of the time, Ultra Instinct requires a calm mind, which is not Vegeta. He's more like prideful and more of like a warrior type. And another thing, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, but GT Vegeta became a family man." Uh, so did Super Vegeta. This man literally refused to go to the Tournament of Power just for his daughter to be born. I don't even think they even heard of it until they made the article. Actually, bro, I don't even think they've heard of it at all, even when they made this garbage ass article, bro. Like, motherfuckers just be pulling shit out of their ass and expect everyone to take it as a fact. Even though, objectively speaking, most of these dudes just never even watched the show to begin with. Now let's see what else this article says. It says here, the world is as frozen as time as the characters. Nothing feels connected or natural, and the series itself seems to actively hate the ideas of things ever changing. Again, you did not watch the fucking series. Because if you said that, if you really watched Dragon Ball Super, you would not say shit like this. But of course, you didn't watch the series, and you won't admit it that you didn't watch the series. Because if you did, you would not waste your time making this garbage fucking article. Everything that I have been reading right now is proving to me that you didn't read it or watch it. Next up, it says, in theory, Dragon Ball Super could have had a lot of fun playing around with fan expectations. It did! What the fuck are you talking about? As it slowly built up the status quo of End of Z in unexpected ways. Instead, it spent most of its time simply rehashing ideas from Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball GT didn't! Literally, the Black Star Dragon Ball arc was literally a copy-paste of OG Dragon Ball. Except far worse! Ah! Oh my gosh, these people make me mad. It says here, oh, chat. GT Vegeta always felt so out of character. Bro, I'm telling you, motherfuckers will really try to defend GT Vegeta as if there's no tomorrow, saying, oh, he became a family man and shit like that. Well, so did Super Vegeta. Oh, but he accepted the fact that he will never be better than Goku. No, he did not. My guy, no, he didn't. And eventually, at some point, there was a scene where Vegeta was like, I'm gonna find new strength on my own. And then once he finds out that he can get Super Saiyan 4, he immediately says, watch your back, Kakarot. I will surpass you back. Oh my gosh, these motherfuckers. Anyways, it says here, it's treated characters like Pan, Oob, and Bullet as afterthoughts. And Dragon Ball GT didn't? Did we watch the same? Bro, literally, Majub, after the Baby Saga, became completely and utterly useless. Like, this man barely even did anything to Super 17, and barely even did anything to the Shadow Dragons. Oh my gosh, bro. Majub is literally the definition of wasted potential. Like, this man could have been so much more. Now, I'm not saying he should have won against the main antagonist, but at least do more and put up a decent fight against the main antagonist. Not just fucking baby, bro. Oh my god. Like, bro, these people tell me that they don't watch the series. Okay. Next, it has waited until Dragon Ball Super Superhero to finally start depicting Goten and Trunks as little kids, as it has used every stalling tactic available to avoid moving past the end of Z in the timeline, preferring to stay its way comfortable static bubble. Oh my gosh, these people make me mad. These people make me mad because it proves to me that they didn't even watch the fucking series. Next, Dragon Ball GT may not have capitalized on its premise as well as it could have, but it's no exaggeration to say that its unique handling of time, compared to other sequels, is why fans continue to be drawn to it. Oh my god. No, the main reason why people keep being drawn to Dragon Ball GT is because of Dragon Ball Super. And he even thought about it in the shower too. That's what I'm saying, bro. Most of these people didn't even watch the show. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, if Dragon Ball Super did not exist, most of these fans of GT would not even exist. Most of these people would just be in the shadows and stay being irrelevant. Like, oh my gosh, bro. This is fucking embarrassing. Like, how the fuck does some of these people write these articles without even watching the fucking show? Like, I'm telling you right now, guys. These motherfuckers, they don't have a brain. They don't have a brain. Anyways, let's see what else it says. It depicts the future of the series world in a bold and captivating way. While Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Daima can't be bothered to step one foot into the future. Oh my god, bro. See what I mean? These people don't watch the fucking series. Had it not been cancelled, it would have been fascinating to see how much further into the future Dragon Ball GT might go. My guy, the reason why a lot of people didn't like GT, the reason why I didn't get many more episodes is because people hated it. And objectively speaking, GT had some garbage ass ideas. Some good ideas, but some other garbage ideas. Some ideas were good, but executed poorly. Like, I'm not gonna lie with you guys. The Super 17 arc could have been so much more. But of course, oh my gosh, they decided to just fucking waste every single one and treat every character fucking poorly. Like, I'm telling you right now. And what do I mean by this? Well, for one, they made Vegeta a fucking punching bag. They did not even introduce Gotenks into it. Now, some people might argue, well, it might not have made that much of a difference. Well, it probably might have, but let's be for real right now, bro. If Goten and Trunks separated could not defeat this guy, then they should have at least attempted to fuse into Gotenks to try to make at least a better sport of effort. I'm special needs, and even I've watched the show and read the manga. Hey, bro, you and me both, bro. A lot of people don't know this about me, but kind of autistic myself. Even I can admit it. But even I can understand a show far more better than people older than me. Like, it's a shame that we have so many YouTubers, and I'm gonna be for real with you guys. Oh my gosh. Some of these YouTubers, they be like in their mid 40s or some shit like that, and they don't understand the series. Oh my god. Anyways, that concludes that article. I lost myself reading this garbage ass article. Oh my god. Let's see what's another article that I can debunk. Uh, all right. Let's go to Dragon Ball. Piccolo's death in GT still pisses me off. Hey, same here, bro. Oh my god. They just completely wasted him and just sent him to hell. Well, I can understand why they sent him to hell, but when he stayed there, that like, come on, bro. Seriously. Okay. Next up, Dragon Ball Diamond Goku versus Dragon Ball GT Goku. No, that doesn't really interest me. Dragon Ball Z. When did Goku stop hating Vegeta? Okay. Dragon Ball 10 Deep Dragon Ball Fighters that prove Akira Toriyama's. Okay. That's not too bad. But no. Okay. 5 Dark Ways Dragon Ball Z would have been different if Goku never hit his head. Okay. Let's see another one. Cell versus Majin Buu. Which saga is the best ending for Dragon Ball Z? We cannot be doing this right now, bro. Oh my gosh. But that does not really interest me that much. Dragon 10 strongest characters at the end of Dragon Ball Super ranked by power level. You know what? Actually, this is a little interesting. Let me see what this one has to say. 10 strongest characters at the end of Dragon Ball Super ranked by power level. Anime has always been in the medium, which Dragon Ball is most popular. While the Dragon Ball Super manga has continued running, it's thus been 8 years since most fans experienced new Dragon Ball Super adventures outside of the Broly superhero movies. And for all these fans, they have been only have the television stories and movies to base their opinions on determining who the strongest characters are. Well, sadly, this guy is sadly right. So some people have only watched the anime or like the older shows, and they didn't even like read the manga, which is really sad, by the way. But anyways, they may not be as strong as the counterparts, but the most powerful fighters in Dragon Ball Super anime are monsters in their own right. For heroes like Gohan, Piccolo, and Broly, there's hardly any difference at all. Oh my god. Okay, that part kind of bores me. Let's see what they got. 10, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 means then Jiren and Kefla. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what this has to say. Just by looking at them. Well, we already know Akira Toriyama tends to go against people's expectations. We've always seen that. But, okay, let's see. Created by Dr. Hito. The duo of robotic superheroes were designed by using the vast pool of data obtained by the remnants of the Red Ribbon Army. As Perfect Cell proved decades ago, a genius mind with data of the strongest warriors in the universe can provide a near unstoppable. Uh, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't necessarily say like, okay, maybe this might be a little bit controversial, but like, or even tougher enemies than Jiren and Kefla. Well, Akira Toriyama did say at some point that what's it called? If Cell Max was complete, then even Broly would have a fucking hard time beating this guy. So maybe, just maybe, this guy got it right. But let's see. Vegeta's base form is stronger than Goku. Uh, okay. We'll just go with that, I guess. Okay. Okay, Vegeta. Okay, well, already one of the strongest participants. Well, yeah, that was pretty fucking obvious. Anyways, next up it says Goku has only begun to master Ultra Instinct in the anime. Okay. What's it called? Goku in Dragon Ball Super is infamous for how often he loses. No, no, that's not really true. And even if that was true, you can say that shit for a lot of, you can say that shit for pretty much every single series in Dragon Ball. Because like, what's it called? Goku did lose temporarily to Ginyu, and then eventually, well, he got his body back, and then eventually had Ginyu swap with a frog. And then let's not also forget that in the Sega Goku versus Vegeta, Goku wasn't necessarily winning that fight. Hell, it took like Yajirobe, Gohan, and Krillin to help Goku win that fight. Because Goku alone could not do it. Let's be for real right now. Okay, Piccolo surpassed Goku and Vegeta by becoming Orange Piccolo. I would not say that. I would not say that at all. We have not seen that with our own eyes, and it has not been stated that either. But he has been saying that there has been like some sayings that Gamma 1 and 2 have been equal to what's it called? Um, Goku and Vegeta Blue. However, I wouldn't necessarily like agree to that as fact. I would mostly take that as a grain of salt. Anyways, let's see what we got. Piccolo is one of the most intelligent characters in the franchise. Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. So Max is the strongest villain in the Dragon Ball Super anime. Um, um, yeah, yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, the final boss of Dragon Ball Super, Superhero Cell Max, follows the series traditions and is more fearsome than any of the villain's predecessors, created by Dr. Hito. What is more frightening about Cell Max is that he wasn't even finished before he was unleashed. And oh my gosh, I can't even speak right now. Despite not even being done, Cell Max makes short works of Gotenks, Android 18, and Krillin, and defeats Orange Piccolo. Cell Max might be the strongest villain in anime, but he would definitely benefited from being perfected. Well, if he was perfected, everyone would have died. Everyone would have been. They pummeled Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza in his introductory film. Okay, but that's Dragon Ball Super Broly. That's in the movie. That isn't current Broly anymore. And the fact that it says Broly could only be stopped by Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Well, yeah, in the movie, of course. But now Goku and Vegeta have grown stronger ever since. So I don't think that really applies anymore. Okay, Gohan is the strongest Z fighter in Dragon Ball Super. Okay. I will. I don't necessarily agree with Gohan being stronger than what's it called? Than Goku and Vegeta. Because like Goku was holding back whenever Gohan was like sparring with him. But what can I say? Okay. And canon debut in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. What else is there to say? Well, Gogeta first debuted in Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. It wasn't until Dragon Ball Super Broly that he finally became canon. Result of Goku. Okay. Vegito is a theoretical Potara powerhouse. Gogeta from the Broly movie would smoke Vegito from the Goku Black arc, and it's not even close. Like ever since the Tournament of Power, Goku and Vegeta have gotten stronger. Now, if this was a current Vegito, then this would have been more debatable. But Dragon Ball Super Broly Gogeta would wipe the floor with Dragon Ball Super Vegito. And the reason for that being was because Goku and Vegeta, ever since the Tournament of Power, have gotten stronger. They faced a stronger opponent than merged Zamasu. And number one, the gods and angels remain. Okay. Okay, finally, something. They have the right end result. Though there are some things that I still don't necessarily agree with. But let's just. Okay, that one kind of bored me. Anyways. What else do we got? That isn't really bro. That doesn't even interest me. Okay. 10 long anime series that never had a bad season. Okay. Dragon Ball GT will always be a brave. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. This already interests me a lot. Let's see what this shit has to say. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm already prepared for more and more brain rot. Oh my god. Alright. Come on, come on. Man, why is this Wi-Fi so ass? Come on. Oh my gosh. My guys, I'm literally telling you right now that this is already making me die of laughter. I can already imagine what's it called. That I'm gonna be like infested with brain rot and hey, please load. Please load. I'm trying to watch an article here. Trying to read an article. Okay. Okay, something you guys gotta understand is that the Wi-Fi in my room is fucking terrible. Like, I'm gonna be for real right now. I don't know why this happens, but oh my gosh. Okay, we're back. So, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. What's going on? Okay, do we have to do this? Okay, I'm still waiting. Oh my god. Why is the connection so ass? I'm telling you right now, guys, the connection in my room is so fucking ass. It's not even funny. Anyways. What's it called? Oh my god. Bro, let me read the article already. Holy shit. Wait. Okay, finally. I've got it loaded. Let's see what this article has to say. Dragon Ball GT was always. Oh. It's the same person who wrote this. Okay. I'm already prepared for some complete and utter brain rot. So let's get into it. Anyways. Dragon Ball GT was always a braver series than Dragon Ball Super. Just the title alone is enough to me. Oh, great. Let's see what this has to say. Every Dragon Ball anime has its own unique weaknesses. Dragon Ball Super's worst quality is easily how safe every part of it feels. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What do you mean by safe? What the fuck? Its stories are meaningless. Its characters and status quo are never challenged. Oh my god! Oh my god! Ugh. Oh great! More brain rot. Let's get prepared to it. It often feels like it just exists to sell merchandise based on new increasingly strict transform. Again with the merchandise argument. I am tired of this whole bullshit. Oh, it's being the goal is for merchandise. My guy, that's every single product, every single show, movie, game, all of that. Its goal is sales, profits, merchandise, all of it. That's its primary goal. And oh my god, bro, this is getting ridiculous. I'm getting tired of having to explain that every single product, every single show, anime, whatever the fuck, movie, it's it's made to sell merchandise to make more money and a lot more. Anyways, Dragon Ball GT may have stumbled constantly, so you think, but it has consistently shown more ambition than Dragon Ball Super ever has. Again, no, the fuck it hasn't. As the first sequel to Dragon Ball Z, it has did everything in its power to come up with new, interesting ideas, while still continuing the long-form style of storytelling which defined its predecessors. Oh my god, I'm already losing so many brain cells reading this fucking article. Okay, what does it say next? For all the Dragon Ball GT failed to do right, it aimed to do big things, and it wasn't just content to give fans more of what they have already loved. Uh, just let me tell you guys something. Let me remind you guys something. New and unique does not automatically mean good. It can mean bad sometimes. Sometimes new and unique can bring chaotic and devastating results. But of course, nobody will want to talk about that. But anyway, let's keep reading. Dragon Ball GT took risks modern Dragon Ball would never. Again, definition of I did not read or watch the series. Because you would not say this bullshit if you have. Anyways, Dragon Ball GTs began airing immediately after Dragon Ball Z concluded. It's important to know this because it is essential to know how the anime frames itself. For those unaware of Dragon Ball GT's nature as an anime original product and Akira Toriyama's lack of involvement with it, it was simply the third Dragon Ball series. Okay. Unlike modern Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball GT doesn't intentionally play fast and loose with its plot and continuity. So does the Super 17 arc not mean anything? That arc had the fastest pacing I've ever seen, and I was confused on whatever the fuck I was even watching. The fuck you mean? Unlike modern Dragon Ball series, doesn't intentionally play fast. Oh my god, bro. Tell me you did not watch GT without telling me you did not watch GT. Because oh my god, bro. GT had so much fast pacing that I was confused on what the fuck I was even watching. Anyways, let's keep reading. Instead of instead of aiming to make Ball Z as smooth as the transition between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, while its area is definitely up for debate, it absolutely manages to come across as a natural continuation of Toriyama's story. Okay, right. Oh my gosh, I'm losing so many brain cells reading this. Anyways, let's keep on reading. Um, The original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z were never anime with set status quos. There are no two arcs that depict the lives of Goku and his friends the same way. No two arcs that even center around the same exact group of characters. I have no words. I have no words. Just wow. What the fuck? The only arcs that aren't directly connected are the ones separated by massive time skips, most crucial to their longevity and emotional impact that the way they develop their characters. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Bulma, Master Roshi, Krillin, Tien Shinhan, and Mr. Satan weren't just action figures used to be used for fights and gags, or further to show how strong a new enemy was, but three-dimensional people who grew and changed over time. The controversial Dragon Ball GT understands all this and mimics approach without fear of the unfamiliar. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. What the Serious? Oh my Ah. Oh my god. These people don't watch Dragon Ball Super, they just watch some clips and think that's enough. Oh my god. Okay. The recolor argument is stupid as well. Yeah. Fuckers just look at design and think that's enough. Like like I've said before, I'd rather have a basic looking transformation and have it make sense than have an over the top transformation that doesn't even make the slightest bit of sense. Like I'd rather have that. Anyways, what does it say next? Dragon Ball GT is set 15 years after the fight of Kid Buu, and despite being created to cash in on the popularity of Dragon Ball Z, this person does not even know what the fuck she's even talking about. It doesn't try to pretend. Oh my gosh. It doesn't try to pretend things are still as fans remember them. Everyone is older, more mature, settled. More mature, huh? More mature. We're not gonna. So, did everyone forget the fact that Goku was being kidnapped by robbers and didn't even realize it? Could not even count to 10 when fighting a god of destruction. Oh, but he wasn't having trouble with the numbers. He was having trouble with the rhythm. That makes it worse because he taught rhythm with the fusion dance. So this whole it wasn't numbers, it was rhythm. My guy, that does not make it any better because he taught rhythm with the fusion dance. So no, that is not an excuse. Motherfuckers would defend GT Goku as if there's no tomorrow, but will completely ignore everything we have to say to defend Super Goku. Now, for a saga, the Black Star Dragon Ball saga boldly abandons the action-packed for a saga. The Black Star Dragon Ball saga boldly abandons the action-packed dramatic formula that defined Dragon Ball Z in favor of blending the episode adventures of the dramatic formula that defined Dragon Ball Z in favor of blending the episode adventures of the Pilaf and the Ribbon Army sagas with Dragon Ball Z's heavy focus on science fiction. Oh great. Oh my fucking god. Leaving aside how many of Dragon Ball GT's early episodes were good, my god, most of these episodes put me to fucking sleep. The fuck you mean early episodes are good? Did we watch the same series? There's clear imagination and a willingness to do something new on display. Every Dragon Ball series did this. Not just Dragon Ball GT. The fuck are we talking about? There's a brilliantly executed smooth transition from this arc into the Baby Saga. I would not say smoothly. I would not say that at all. The fuck are you talking about? Which itself is as dramatic and energetic as any arc in Dragon Ball Z, but with a more original villain than all of them. Again, original, new, and unique does not automatically mean good. Now, I'm not saying, oh, you cannot be original. No, try to be original, but also try to be good. Like, you can be original and still be shit. Yeah. For Goku canonically knows geometry while GT Goku doesn't. Yep. Yep. Anyways, the Baby Saga also not only leads directly to the subsequent Super 17 and Shadow Dragon Saga. No, the fuck it doesn't. But okay. but permanently shifts the status quo, moving, killing Piccolo and Fat Boo off for good. Fat Boo was not killed off. He merged with Majin was Oob. Oh my god. This person is acting like killing off these two characters is a good thing. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not. Oh my god. Whatever. Okay, more. I'm gonna lose my shit. Anyways, in favor of the Saiyans and Piccolo. Dragon Ball GT's initially pushes almost everyone aside in favor of exclusively focusing on the oddball quartet of Goku, Pan, Trunks, and Giru. Well, until the next few sagas, that is. This is something modern Dragon Ball would never do, and while there's little in the way of development for them during the series, apart from Pen and Giru taking time to becoming friends, the pre-existing characters are almost completely different from their old selves. Oh my god. What the fuck did I just read? I feel like I just read a bunch of... Great. Anyways. Okay. Pan goes from a wide-eyed toddler to a brat with a chip on her shoulder and a lot to prove. She just got annoying as time went on. Trunks goes from being a bratty kid to the most mature adult in any... Bro, he had to be fruity and pretend to be a girlfriend, and he was whining about it all the time. That does not scream, oh, we need to get the Dragon Ball as much as possible, and I'm willing to... No. This guy was literally embarrassed as shit and was literally doing anything he could to not pretend to be a villain's girlfriend. That does not scream more mature. Now, keep in mind, I would not even do the same thing. But like, bro, stop spreading misinformation and hyping up characters than they already are. The supporting cast don't get as much time dedicated to them as they could have, but it's nice to see Oops step up as one of the Earth's main protector. Yeah, only to get wasted eventually. Goten is more of an individual personality. Boo is allowed to be an actual character for the first time and only time. We barely even get to see what Bulla is really about. Only time I really be seeing her was okay. Two things. One, shopping. Two, oh, yeah, you're possessed now. You got to give baby Vegeta some of your energy. But okay. And even Mr. Satan, as the oldest member of the cast, is shown to have changed in subtle ways. And of course, the biggest highlight of the series is Vegeta's character. Oh, great. Oh, fucking brother. Oh my god. Which follows up his declaration of Goku being number one. So a lot of people misinterpreted what that speech really was. Vegeta saying, "You are number one," is not him saying, "I give up and I'll never try again." He is acknowledging the fact that no matter what happens, no matter the situation that Goku has been put in, Goku always finds a way to get back up. He always finds a way to defeat his enemy with his battle IQ, and he always finds a way on how to make things work out. And he acknowledges the fact that Goku has been one of his inspirators to get better. This is not Vegeta saying, "I give up and I'll never try again." Which in GT, by the way, let me tell you this. Eventually, in the Shadow Dragon saga, we literally saw this when Vegeta was about to like give up and shit like that. Bulma literally reminded him, "Hey, I found a way for you to get Super Saiyan 4, and this might help you reach Super Saiyan 5." And Vegeta's like, "Fucking bet, Kakarot, I will come back, no matter what it takes." So, my guy, you can't really say Vegeta gave up and shit like that because he didn't. And which sees him abandon his obsession and rival in favor of being happy with the simple life that he now has. My guy, Super Vegeta, as I said before, was a fucking family man. Like, bro, this guy literally refused to participate in the Tournament of Power for the sake of his daughter being born. Don't believe me? Watch the series. My gosh. B for B, Dragon Ball Super is most effective in its storytelling than Dragon Ball GT. For all of Dragon Ball GT's and originality willing to be different, its story is still a complete mess, even in comparison to more cohesive Dragon Ball Super. That doesn't mean Dragon Ball Super is the better anime, though. It may be more polished, but it's also the worst thing a series can be boring. That's an odd way of saying Dragon Ball GT, but okay. Like, literally, the Black Star Dragon Ball arc was the boring arc I've ever watched. I literally slept through, like, the only fight that actually got me, like, somewhat interested was Goku versus Legic. And even then, the arc. Like, I could not give a fuck about what, oh, the Power Brothers, Donkey, whatever the fuck. Bro, most of these villains from Dragon Ball GT just put me to fucking sleep. Anyways, Dragon Ball Super has zero interest in being anything other than a rehash of. And a tool for marketing. Do I have. Oh my god. The merchandise argument again. Oh my god. Every product's main goal is merchandise. It's not just Dragon Ball Super. Oh my god. Over the course of 10 years, 8 arcs, and 2 movies, there's been virtually no connected tissues between storylines, even less in the way of character development. Dragon Ball Super particularly prioritizes action and new transformation over telling a compelling story. Oh my god, bro. I am losing brain cells reading this entire fucking article. Oh my god. Oh my. Bad chance on the lore. Barely any of its arcs can set out actual themes. So did GT, but okay. And all the status quo changes have been ones pre-dictated by the timeline themselves in Dragon Ball Z's epilogue. Dragon Ball GT only had 64 episodes to work with that, but leaving aside the infamously terrible Super 17 saga, all of its arcs are individually more interesting to talk about than Super is. No, the fuck it's not, bro. We really have the Black Star Ball arc as well, but of course you don't want to acknowledge that. Literally, the baby arc is the only arc that was actually good. The rest of them were shit. Now, the Shadow Dragon arc, I'm not gonna lie, the very end is what made it fucking good. Well, not good, but okay at best. And that's, you know what? Oh my god, I can't even proceed. Oh my god, this is so much brain damage. It's so much. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the stream for here for now. I hope you guys had a good time watching this stream. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've done something like this. I think I might maybe next stream I'm gonna go back and not just debunk CBR, but I'm gonna be debunking certain other YouTubers as well. You might know if you know. And it's not just Omar. I'm gonna be debunking a lot of other people as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Thank you guys for watching. It's been very fun.